guys, I have arrived at the louage station here in Sousse. I'm actually going to be taking a taxi to Jem, the next city that has very historic sites. Jem. Jem?
Oh, le numéro de la voiture.
Oh, okay.
I'll jump. Hey, snap.
I keep ticket? No? Oh, you use it. This is to Jem? Jem? Okay, thanks. Let's see. Alright, let's try this louage. How are you? Oh wow, this is my first time, guys. I just got into the louage, which is their form of transportation here. If you want to save money, it's kind of like a gypsy cab service that they run, I guess, across the whole country. I didn't know about that until I got here. So I just got to the station. I paid for my ticket to Jem, which is like a historical location here in Tunisia. So I'm going to be talking about it once I get to that location. So it costs about 6,800. Thank you. 6,800 local currency to get there, which is much cheaper than, I guess, other ways of getting around by taxis. Of course, it's going to be a lot more money. I'm going to share a little bit more about the journey, obviously, as I enter. So you guys stay posted on that. But yeah, this is basically a crazy experience. Lots of people who are waiting to get rides, or they're waiting to give rides. A lot of taxis. I guess they wait until the whole taxi's filled up. We're gonna see. Are you here? Yeah? Oh, sorry. Maybe no. Hello. So yeah, I guess we wait till the van fills up and then actually head out. Once it's full. It should be about an hour ride. Sachet? Oh, sachet. Right. Hey guys, so I have finally made it to Jem here in Tunisia. I took the louage for the first time, and if you're not familiar with the louage, it's basically like a transport system here, like basically like a cab or a van that kind of like just takes people from point A to B. It's the cheapest way to get around. So my first experience was actually pretty good. It was a little bit of a tight fit, but it was cheap. It cost me like 10.5 local currency here, which was about roughly a little over $3 US to get from Sousse to Jem. And now I just ended up here by the louage station here, so I'm actually gonna be walking now to the iconic Colosseum Amphitheater, let's say that, which is basically a must-visit historical site here in Tunisia. So highly recommend you guys make your way to Jem. I'm excited to go for the first time. Obviously pumped up to see this very amazing historical site, which was a set for many well, I'll save that part for later, but when we get to the location, you will see what I mean, based on what I've observed and online. I'm excited to see it for the first time. So here we are, guys. This is El Jem, old city, ancient city in Tunisia. A lot of history in this region of Tunisia, so really excited to be here. Hopefully the weather cooperates with me and it doesn't rain, but so far it seems to be okay. Knock on wood. Let's see. So I'm actually just following I don't have a map here to see where I'm going. Not exactly sure. Obviously I just got here, so you guys are in for the ride with me. As hope you guys enjoy that, my experience, hopefully to help someone who will watch this and plan to come to this region one day. But I don't know that everyone's gonna want to do the same route that I took, because this is not really the touristic way. I'm doing it very much like a local would do, meaning I didn't do the tour bus or anything like that that a lot of tourists normally do. I like to do it the way it would be done if I was living here. We just take public transportation probably. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing, guys, showing you. Now you can actually save a lot of money if you do it that way. I paid $3 to get here to the city, and if you do it through other providers, it's a lot more than $3. I can tell you that for sure. So it's up to you, but obviously depends on your experience. I also enjoy the whole process and the challenges that you face along the way. So for me, that's part of the traveling experience, to kind of try to do things and see where it ends up. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it can be really bad too, but we get through it. Process here. Oh, figure this out. Just like this guy almost wanted to hit me with his van, it seemed like. Alright guys, I will keep you posted. I'm actually walking. I'm going to be another about 10-minute walk to the location. I'm probably going to stop and eat, and then we'll see where we end up. So stay posted. This is cool though. I gotta show this. This is like still a thing here, guys. You can still get around like this. Yeah. About to have my breakfast. Just arrived at the amphitheater at El Jem, and it's amazing as expected. Just check out the view from this little restaurant. We have a front row seat here, so really cool. After I'm done eating, I'm planning to obviously explore the amphitheater and keep you guys posted. It's pretty noisy here, so sorry about that. Keep you guys posted on the history that I learned here throughout walking through this amphitheater, guys. It's amazing, as I can see from the distance. Can't wait to get inside there and explore. So that's coming. we are, guys. Jem Amphitheater, third largest in the world. It's gonna be amazing. What a grand entry to enter this amazing work of art, masterpiece, historical wonder, UNESCO World Heritage Site. What a masterpiece this really is to be here. And I'm happy to share this in this video with you guys, my walk through this amphitheater, to relive, rewalk through these steps of history. Just check it out from the outside. I'm actually about to get a ticket, purchase a ticket to enter this facility, and I'm very excited to see what unfolds when I get inside, and we'll learn together about the history of this place, this amazing wonder that's perfectly intact after so much history. And I believe it was constructed in 200 AD, around that time, so the fact that it's still like well preserved is amazing. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get the ticket. I'll walk you guys through that process. It's like 8 dinars for the ticket. We are, guys. I just entered. I purchased my ticket, as you can see, to El Jem. It costs 12 dinars, so well worth it to come in here. Obviously you have things you can purchase, maybe we'll look at later, but this is the entry, guys. This is just a magical work of art here. Let's walk through and relive some history together. Hopefully there's a lot of information that we can see if we walk through here, but if not, I'll be learning and reading and researching, walking up the stairs. A little bit of information here. All right, and here we go. Let's make the grand entry into the amphitheater. It is there we go. Let you guys read through that while I read through it. 1800 years ago it was built, one of the latest monuments of its kind to be built in the Roman Empire. A lot of history, guys. So amazing. It's just make a few photos of this so I don't forget it. Walk in, guys, and we'll walk and talk. So a little bit about what I kind of researched a little bit before coming here, guys. It's the third largest amphitheater in the world. Obviously the Colosseum is the largest. This seats, I think, about 35,000 spectators, as the Colosseum seats about 50,000, so you get an idea of how big this really is. And being here in person, it's amazing right now. This is just unreal almost, because it's massive. I've been to the Colosseum, so I know how massive that is. But this one is actually more intact as far as I can see, and what I researched. It's definitely well preserved over the years, so you can see. Look at this. I mean, it's just perfectly intact. They still look like they're even renovating it right now as we speak. I'm walking through here. A lot of renovations happening. Definitely gonna make my way up there, but we'll see. So this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site as of 1979. So let me get out of this noise. It's a bit hard to talk. So that's amazing, guys. Definitely should be at the top of your list if you're visiting Tunisia. Always try to visit the World Heritage Sites. Let's see what we find here. Stairs leading to different and stretcher galleries are built over leading vaults. Each flight of stairs covers a bay. Tiers are held by vaults, which are standing in the underlying structure. So interesting. Wow, this is where all of the festivities took place. This is just insane. It's crazy to think about that, guys. You imagine what was going on here. So just so you know, guys, this was the site. This is where the movie Gladiator was filmed, or parts of it were filmed. A lot of it, I believe, was filmed here. So just imagine this. During this Roman period of time in history, this is where gladiators, real gladiators, fought in battle. Animals were slayed here. You know, there was a lot of crazy things happening on these grounds here. So it was the site of very horrific actions, guys. Very, very horrific things happening here. Animal slayings, barbaric activities, and obviously the gladiators were fighting here. Just imagine that, being inside of this, being in the middle of this here during that period of time, and all the spectators were standing there watching. Wow, it's crazy. Really amazing stuff, guys, to see, to be walking through this, and you know, it's really just breathtaking. I can see why it's so intact. It seems like they're really taking care of the place. It's well preserved. Look at this. Look at this structure here, guys. How much history was, how much this has seen. I just can't imagine running out into this crowd and seeing this here. To be in the midst of this arena, this hole, and being attacked by animals and fighting to the death here. This is just insane to think about, that people did this back then, and this was a thing. Really out of this world. Wow. Jem Amphitheater in Tunisia, the third largest amphitheater in the world. This seats about 35,000 spectators, and it was constructed in about 200 AD, around that period of time. The film Gladiator was filmed here. Well, most of the film was filmed here. So just imagine what happened on these battlefields, this battleground. People were executed here. Gladiators fought to the death. Animals were slain. Very crazy period of time in history, and unreal to be walking through these steps of history here. So very well preserved, as you can see. So guys, this is probably the most well-preserved amphitheater. Almost an elliptical shape. Wow, interesting information. The Roman Colosseum would have welcomed 43,000 with a surface covering. So, wow. So it says great number of people estimated. Okay, so it could accommodate a great number of people, estimated 30,000. Yeah, okay, so this can hold roughly estimated 30,000 people, and then wow, massive. Let's go continue walking, guys. I'm inside of the amphitheater now. I'm gonna walk on my way up, get a better tour how massive this is. Look at these. Insane. Oh. And you have stairways that lead up to the top floors, so I'm gonna go check out this walk up to the top. And here we are. So if you had enough money, I guess you can sit in the front row here. This is like the front row seats of the show. You would essentially be sitting here, and you can get a definite front row view of all the gladiators and animals and all the barbaric acts that's taking place here. Wow. Insane. Look at these stairs. Look at these. It's hard to believe this is this old and it's still just standing like this. It's crazy. It's crazy how old this is. Oh, wow. See how the view is from the top. All right, let's go. So for me, I probably wouldn't be able to afford that front row ticket. So let's just see if I were to sit in the back. Oh man, let's see. Ooh, be all the way up here. Quite a bit of a walk up here. So these are massive steps, stones, and we would stay on the top here. Even though I don't mind the top row. Oh, okay. Row, guys. Well, actually, still pretty good from the top. I like the view up here, actually. I wouldn't mind it. Wow, this is just breathtaking, guys, to say the least. This is just imagine the history here, the years that this has been around, standing since 200 AD, 200 and something AD. Don't quote me on the exact dates, but it's been constructed since then. One of the oldest, third largest in the world, but the most well-preserved as far as I know. So we have the Colosseum in, obviously, Rome, largest in the world, holds about 50,000. And then there's another one in Italy, I think it's the second largest. I'm not too sure how much, spectators that one holds, so I have to look that up. But if you guys happen to know, please leave that in the comments. Who's been to the second largest Capio? I can't recall the name of it. I think it's Capio something, or I don't know, something around that. But it's in Italy, as far as I know. And then we have this in Tunisia, third largest in the world. So, wow. It's definitely a beautiful day, but a little bit rainy, by the way, but it's still some sun, so I'm grateful for that. And here's the view. Let's continue some more exploration. Many underground like tunnels, guys, underneath this amphitheater. So this is, I'm guessing, where the fighters or animals would be like waiting before they went out to the actual battlefield here. It would be nice to get the guided tour here. Actually, I didn't see anybody doing the tours, so I'm just trying to walk and relive it on my own, and obviously doing a little bit of online research. But yeah, this is quite impressive, guys. I mean, really beautiful. I'm gonna walk further out and kind of see a little bit more detail here as far as just look how well preserved everything is. It's still, I mean, constructed in 200 AD roughly. It still looks really good. This is where you would wait, and then they send the fighters out here. Oh yes, it's touching. Sure, warriors were waiting here, about to fight, knowing that they may actually be killed, most likely be killed, and they were probably waiting in this area. That's insane. I mean, I just imagine the thought of standing in this, knowing that you're gonna go out to be killed. So, I mean, somebody's gonna die, or gonna be slain by animals or by another person, right? So you have to wait in this area, I'm assuming. Wow. It's a little crazy to even think that. It's dark, and then people are just cheering, just watching you, like this, just like watching sports, right? I mean, like nowadays we watch football games. I mean, you're out watching people being killed. You're running out to this field here. battlegrounds. Oh. Someone's probably standing here, waiting to go out. Here we are, guys. Jem Amphitheater, third largest coliseum in the world, the largest in Africa. UNESCO World Heritage Site. Staged for the film the film Gladiator, movie Gladiator was filmed mostly here. So impressive location, guys. I'm very honored and blessed to say that I was able to come here on my trip. This was the reason why I came to Sousse, actually, and so I can take a day trip here, because from Tunis, where I was staying in the capital, was quite far and costly if you did a tourist kind of like transport service. It was hundreds of dollars actually to get from Tunis to here and do all of that here. So I came up with another way, which actually saved a lot more money. I also got to see another city in the process of Sousse, so might be something you guys can consider if you're a solo traveler like myself and you're not worried about, spending large amounts of money. Because for me, guys, I'm okay with very basic accommodations at the moment. I mean, sometimes I get nice upscale places, but most of the time they're very basic, so I save on cost. And then I can do stuff like this. I can take these little day trips using a louage. Louage is basically the cheapest way, definitely, to get around, faster. It took an hour, it seemed like less than an hour to get to the city from Sousse. And then I'm actually gonna head back over there on louage to Sousse shortly. So I really just came to do this, and then I'm gonna actually head back. And then I have one more historic site in Sousse to visit, and then this is actually my last day here before I head back to the capital tomorrow morning, Tunis, where I'll spend one more night, and then I depart Tunisia on the next day. So, and stay posted where I'm going next. I have another trip planned as well. So there we go. Starting to get really crowded now. Definitely way more people, but this was a good time to come early in the morning. I got here a little right around lunchtime, I guess, right before lunch, like 11 something in the afternoon. It was perfect, and now it's a little after lunch. It's getting crowded, but nonetheless amazing. It's still during the work week, so I don't know how crowded it is on the weekend. I'm guessing way more people come here. But yeah, guys, a day trip was all you need. Look at these little underground tunnels. Yeah, a day trip is all you need here, I would say. And if you want to use the method I use, I would say plan your trip to Sousse and then do a day trip from there and make your way here. Spend half a day, you could spend more than half a day, I guess. Or you could spend the night, it's up to you, and then you head back. If this is all you wanted to see, this is the highlight for me, so kind of gonna make my way back. So thank you guys for listening, watching my little tour of the Jem Amphitheater. I'm gonna record a little bit more about some other historical sites later today, so stay posted for that. Until then, guys, signing out. Louage Traveler. Please follow me on Instagram, like, subscribe, comment on the video as well. Thank you guys, much appreciated.